So, like everyone else during quarantine, I decided to try my hand at making sourdough. My roommate Dave, who once burned water, insisted he had the touch, so we pooled our flour rations, named our starter Brad, and began feeding him with the devotion of new parents. We even started giving Brad pep talks, which in hindsight might have been the first red flag. As the days went by, Brad became the center of our universe. We rearranged our kitchen schedule around his feedings, argued over the optimal water temperature, and even considered installing a tiny humidifier next to him. Friends on Zoom started asking about him more than us. The turning point was when Dave crocheted a little scarf for Brad, so he doesn't get cold. I started feeling a little uneasy when Brad's jar seemed to take up more counter space every day. Then things got weirder. Our landlord emailed us, saying our rent was overdue, but Dave swore he'd left the check on the counter, right by Brad. The next morning, the check was gone, and in its place was a tiny note, "Rent received. Expect a 10% increase for next month. Regards, Brad." I laughed it off, but Dave started bowing politely every time he passed the starter. It escalated from there. We caught Brad's jar sitting on our Wi-Fi router, and suddenly our internet was slower unless we left out extra rye flour. The fridge started filling up with notices from Brad demanding quiet hours after 9 p.m. and no unsolicited opening of fridge doors. This morning, I found a miniature lease agreement taped to my coffee mug. So yeah, my attempt at making sourdough during quarantine led to the punchline: the bread is now my landlord and wants first and last month's rent.